Hey there, Cloud Crusaders. Welcome back to Hack the Cloud. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of networking in Google Cloud. But don't worry, there's no need to panic. Think of it like building your own city, with virtual private cloud, firewalls, and routes serving as the streets, gates, and GPS of your very own cloud metropolis. Okay, imagine this. You've just become the mayor of Cloud City. Congrats! And your first task is to build a well-structured, secure city where data flows smoothly, but not just anywhere. Data needs to follow the roads you build, pass through gates you set up, and avoid suspicious alleyways. Ready to build? Let's go! Virtual Private Cloud VPC, your cloud city's foundation. First things first, Virtual Private Cloud, or VPC. Think of this as your city limits, your very own private territory in the cloud. It's like saying, "This land is mine," and building a space where all your applications and data can live, run, and grow, without random strangers strolling in. Your VPC is customizable. You decide where the houses, aka virtual machines, go, where the roads, aka network routes, lead, and where you want to build invisible walls to keep things safe. It's your city, your rules. GCP's VPC is global too, which means you can expand your cloud city to multiple regions worldwide, all within the same space. In this VPC world, everything plays by your rules, but only if you set them up right. And speaking of rules, firewalls, the bouncers of Cloud City. Next up, we've got firewalls. These are like the bouncers at the gate of your Cloud City. They're the ones standing at the entrance saying, "You can come in," or "Not on the list, buddy." Every piece of data has to show its ID at the firewall before it enters or leaves. Firewalls in GCP work on a rule-based system. You set up allow and deny rules for different types of traffic. Maybe you allow the cool data coming from your front-end app, but keep out the weird stuff from untrusted sources. GCP firewalls are stateful, which means they remember what they let in and make sure the right connections get back out. No weird memory lapses here. It's all about who you trust, and you're the one holding the guest list. Want to let your best friend in, but keep out the weird neighbor? Write that rule, and you're all set. Routes GPS for your data. Now you've got a city with walls, gates, and bouncers. But how does your data know where to go once it's in? That's where routes come in. Think of them as your city's GPS, telling your data, turn left at the second VM and head straight to the storage bucket. Turn left at the VPC subnet. Proceed 100 meters. You have arrived at Cloud SQL. Each route directs traffic from one place to another. By default, all instances in your VPC can talk to each other, which is great, right? But if you don't want your chatty front-end server gossiping with your back-end database, you set up custom routes to tell data exactly where it's allowed to go. Remember, routes aren't just for keeping traffic moving, they're also for limiting it. You don't want your data wandering down strange roads that lead nowhere, right? Keep it on track, people, connecting it all together, building your cloud city. Now, let's recap the perfect cloud city setup. Your virtual private cloud is the land where everything happens. It's your private kingdom. Firewalls are the security guards, deciding who gets in and who gets kicked out. And routes are the carefully crafted streets, making sure your data knows exactly where to go. Your data is now cruising down the right roads, securely passing through firewalls and only going where it's supposed to. No traffic jams, no detours, just smooth sailing across your cloud city. Why this matters? Keep the bad guys out. Remember, networking is like being a superhero in your own cloud. You're not just moving data around, you're protecting it. Firewalls stop the villains, routes keep things moving, and the VPC keeps everything safe and organized. Without these tools, your data could end up who knows where, maybe even in the dark alleys of the internet. But you, Cloud Mayor, have the power to keep everything on the right track. Set up your VPC, define those firewall rules, and make sure your routes are clear. You'll be the hero of Cloud City in no time. Wrap up. Ready to build your Cloud City. So whether you're just starting your journey in GCP or you're a seasoned cloud architect, mastering VPCs, firewalls, and routes is key to building a secure, efficient cloud network. Think of it as playing SimCity, but with way more power over where your data goes. Thanks for joining me today on this journey through GCP's networking world. If you enjoyed this ride, Hit that like button, subscribe for more cloud adventures, and let me know in the comments. What's the weirdest route you've had to configure? Until next time, may your packets always have a clear route and your firewalls be strong.